Reggaeton star Ozuna is involved in a scandal that has the press asking many questions. Last week, Ozuna made headlines after he alleged he was a victim of extortion by the late Kevin Fred, who was seen as the first openly gay Latin trap artist. Now, Ozuna's team confirmed that he was extorted with an intimate video when he was a minor, and shortly after a video surfaced, rumors began swirling that he played a role in the death of Kevin Fred, who was shot and killed while riding his motorcycle in San Juan on January 10th.
Yeah, guys, but despite the media frenzy, Ozuna and his legal team say he was in no way involved with the murder. So far, authorities are not linking the two incidents.
Yeah, I think it's important to note that.
That is very important. Also, last Saturday during his performance at Cali Bash, Las Vegas 2019, Ozuna addressed the scandal and he went to publicly apologize to say, "I apologize to each of you for mistakes I've made in the past. I apologize to children and those who were offended. As a man, I am here facing the issue."
Now, he went on to say that, hey, what happened was a mistake of the past. Your past does not define your future. You decide your future from today. And he also told young people to never lose hope, as he once had lost. And I think it's an important
That is
message,
very important,
right,
that, especially that line.
Right, for sure. Now, his manager also issued a statement defending Ozuna. It's important that we read that here as well. He said, "At the time we filed a complaint, our attorney confirmed that urban artist Ozuna was extorted through an intimate video film when he was a minor. This video was edited with the objective of causing even more harm. At the time we filed a complaint, and all the legal measures are being taken, as sending and publishing videos of minors is a state and federal offense." So now the question is, right, at this point, will he survive this scandal? This is pretty huge scandal. It's a pretty huge scandal. And you know, there's a lot of different elements that are involved. So now really we want to know, okay, what are the fans saying? How are they reacting? You know, it's been now several days since this came to light. Is everything gone and forgotten? Will Ozuna still be such a huge artist as he's always been?
I think he'll be fine.
Yes?
I think so. I mean, at least he has I don't know, at least he's standing up to it all and being open about it, and he's saying sorry, and I feel like he's saying all the good things and all the right things he has to say.
I agree with you, yeah.
So,
I agree too. I think one of the most important things when it comes to situations like this is taking accountability. And, you know, he's doing that. He's coming and say, I apologize for this. But this is the part that, should he be apologizing? Really? This is something he did in his own life. This is something he chose to do. Why does he have to apologize to us for it? It's, you know, it's his own life. And if we believe his career is going to go down in the dumps, I don't think so, because yet again of his accountability and what he went through during that era is what gives us Ozuna who we have today.
Of course. And you know, you also can't judge people you don't know what situation he was in the past, and the decisions he had to make make some money, right, at the end of the day.
And guys, let's be honest about this too. This has been happening before to other celebrities. Right. We've seen celebrities like Kim Kardashian with Ray J back in 2007. They've had a sex scandal tape too out there, and their career actually didn't tank, it went up. You know what I mean? That's why we have the Kardashians now and whatnot.
Paris Hilton too.
Yeah,
nothing happened.
Right. In those two cases,
happened.
though, I mean, those were home amateur videos taken in the privacy, you know, of their homes and everything.
But it was still the extortion,
too. Correct. But in Ozuna's case, you know, he had the video that has been online now for quite some time. Was, you know, he was paid for that. He was a paid actor, I guess you can say.
It is.
Right. Of course. In that video itself. So those are two. I think those are two separate circumstances, right? But the question is should we be judging it?
No, we shouldn't. I'm answering the question.
I don't think so. You know what? I think one of my best examples that I can give too is type of Cardi B style. You know, Cardi B from the very beginning, she hasn't hid that she was a stripper back in the day, that she's done this, and people can look at that and be like, not for it. But the way she owns it, the way she's like, this is part of me, and part of the music that you guys jam to is part of that. You know, it's the history that's created me to be who I am. And I think that goes the same way with Ozuna.
Well, it's interesting that you say that, because normally artists, when they're dealing with such a big thing, will say, don't ask this question, don't ask that question. Ozuna's, I mean, pretty much letting the press ask what they want, so much so that he just did an interview with a Puerto Rican entertainment show, and they flat out asked him if he had anything to do with Kevin Fred's death or murder. And he said, no, absolutely not, that the authorities, the police have not linked him to the murder, and that he has nothing to do with the murder. Of course.
I think that's what's making this situation a little more sticky. icky than what it really is. I mean, you know, because
Yeah, there's a murder in between.
there's a murder in
Yeah.
between that he was associated with, the extortion,
That's
the
scary.
bribing, the whole thing.
But you know how it is in social media. It's one person creates this idea, whether it's true or false,
You
right?
need
And then
one
it
to
spreads
believe
like
that it's
walls-
true.
Can I ask you guys a question? Are you gonna still listen to Ozuna?
Look, I believe
I love Ozuna.
Exactly.
I love Ozuna.
So this is
I
not
will
gonna change
forever-
anything to
no,
you?
not at all.
Taki Taki for life. The past is the past, right? And whatever you've done in the past, if you're creating good music today and I'm jamming to it and I'm having a good time,
You
hey,
do
I'm,
you, boo-boo.
I'm your fan. That's
agree.
it.
Yeah,
That's
totally.
it.
Me
And
too.
and trust me, we all know Ozuna's music is incredible.
amazing.
Is amazing, and he's an incredible artist.
Latino
I'm in
friend.
agreement with you, especially the
That's it.
situation that arose out of it.
Yep.
I don't think it's that big of a deal for that sense.
Yeah,
But-
yeah. Of course. So you know,
Moving
but you know
on.
what? We'd like to know what you guys think. You know, so let us know in the comments for sure what you think. If it's something that will deter you from listening to Ozuna's music or
Yeah.
not, or if you'll continue jamming out to Ozuna just like we are. I don't know. You guys make your own opinions. We'd love to read that for sure.
This is Latinx Now.
And if you liked what you saw, hey, subscribe. You know the button, so
Where?
click
Yeah,
it.
the one
Where?
right here.
It's right
Where?
here. It's right here.
Or maybe
Or maybe.
wherever it is.